Yes, you're very welcome along to Mediawatch with myself, David O'Grady. We're here in DCU in Dublin and we're going to check out the new radio facilities that they have just installed. Let's take a look. Well, Brian, what's the story? We've got Brian in here, and this is basically the new studio that's just been installed for the journalism student, media students, DCU?
Yes, the media tech, communications, journalism students here in DCU. I suppose you locate about 200 students altogether. This is the second studio. Obviously smaller than Studio 1, but more up to date.
Absolutely, and we've got a lot of technical things here. As you can see, we've got a radio desk, sound mixer, and we've got and also other things in terms of Marantz machines, built-in Marantz machines. What do they allow you to do, Brian?
Well, if you can see, everything is linked up to the computer. So gone are the days of tapes and. I mean, I know there's a CD there, but the CD is kind of, it stays on with stage now. Same with MDs. Basically, radio has gone to stage over, it's kind of computerized like everything else.
So everything that's recorded in here or in there, well, mainly in there, the main studio, can be brought back up and edited on the computer?
That's right, anything that happens inside there happens in the computer as well. So
that's terrific.
It's computerized here, so
that's terrific.
All looking to the future.
And has, Brian, there been a lot of students now obviously getting use out of this studio, booking it, and is everybody allowed access it?
Well, everyone is allowed access to a certain point, but yeah, you could do it all throughout the year. You'd have probably 200 students use it, not at any one time, but 200 students use it, so it's in continuous use all the time.
Terrific, and this is kind of the way the radio industry, I suppose, is going, with the new systems in place where when you record something you can bring it straight back into as a file rather than just putting it on I suppose mini discs there really. In the past.
To the day of the past now, we're probably just looking to the future, and God only knows what's going to happen in a couple of years.
And I see, Brian, you have we've got a terrific studio in here. Let's take a look. Yes, as you can see in here, we've got a radio studio here, a couple of microphones hooked up for a discussion, you know, a debate, that kind of thing. If you have an interview in, and everything, as Brian was mentioning, can be straight transferred back as one single file. If you look here, we've got actually a keyboard, probably there for doing different jingles and all. You can create the intros to programs, ads and all that. So that's mainly it. I mean, that's your first edition of Mediawatch with myself, David O'Grady. Until the next time, good evening.